This video is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, etc.
I think this comment says it all, and it goes back to what I was saying. There's been threats, there's been dog whistling, there's been doxing. The needs to stop. It needs to stop. Someone is seriously going to get hurt or worse by all the bull that's going on right now. Let's read this post. This is from Spudler. I don't know who Spudler is, but so this person makes a good point. It says, I'm just catching up on what's happening in the issue of that horrible threat made to Queen Bee regarding her daughters. Apparently, according to the bee herself, YouTube, StreamYard, and law enforcement are not going to do anything to trace this threat. There is absolutely no evidence that the message came from any particular person, but the accusations seem to be flying, and the interference of these people, those responsible, could end up unalive for this stuff was mentioned. This to me is as alarming as the initial message, as this endangers people's lives without even the tiniest bit of actual proof. Amen to that. Amen, Spudler. Amen to that. You cannot go around and blame people and sit there and say, oh, I know it's Sinner, or oh, I know it's T-Roll, or I know it's Brittany and her mods that did this. And you're inciting people. Again, I say, you don't know who's in your chat. You don't know what they're capable of doing. You don't know what they're going to do. For all you know, there could be someone, Queen Bee, in your chat and doesn't like that you're doing to Brittany. It could put some harm on you. There should be proof right there that you need to stop what you're doing. You could have a target on your back. Brittany could have one on hers. Jay could have one on hers. Clue could have one on hers. Trisha could have one on hers. Anyone that's going after Brittany, or anyone that thinks Brittany, or even like me, standing up for Brittany, or Sinner, because you don't like it that me and Brittany are friends with Sinner. That puts a target on Brittany's back. It puts a target on my back. As far as I know, I have not received anything threatening, but Brittany supposedly has. But this is just dangerous all around, and this should be proof that this needs to stop right now. And yet I still see people talking about them. Still on YouTube. She hasn't even been on the last couple days, really. And yet, what are y'all doing? You're still talking about her. Hell, Earth was bringing up going over her live streams from 2024 last year, because y'all have no fucking content because you want to talk about Brittany all the time. You all need to realize that this could put a lot of people in danger. If someone were to go after those people, it wouldn't be on Brittany. It would be on you for what you're doing, for inciting all this bullshit. Because before all this bullshit, things were well and good, and nobody was inciting any kind of harm on anybody. Now you got people threatening. When will all this stop? When someone gets unalived? Queen Bee, if you are prepared to follow up on this with your own resources, then you need to stop accusing people and make a bad situation into a very dangerous weapon that can be used against others or yourself. Because there may be some idiot out there, not tied to Brittany, that does their own. There are rogue people out there. They do their own. Someone might think, well, I really like this person, Brittany, but I don't like what Queen Bee's doing. I'm going to put a stop to this myself. Just an example. Brittany doesn't know what's going on. This person's doing it on their own because they see what you're doing to her. They could put a target on your back. On Jay's nonsense, Clue, B-Tim, Julie, Rowena. And as much as I don't like you people, I certainly do not want harm to come to any of you either. Make it stop. Stop this now, because This could get way, way out of hand. It already has, but it's just getting worse. And if someone were to go rogue and do some, it could come back on all of you people, because there's documented proof that you've been bullying her and harassing her for months. There's a clip, there's clips, there's screenshots of where, people have been insinuating things without the damn proof. This goes for everybody. We just all need to stop right now. Right here, right now. We need to make a stand. We need to come together as creators and make a stand that we're not going to tolerate this bull. I know Joneson said something about it. I'm pretty sure Nunya probably has too. I know Laura has. I've been talking my ear out saying it. There are lots of subs of Brittany's that are even saying it needs to stop, because you don't know which way this is going to go. Like I said, it could be Brittany or it could be you, Queen Bee. It could be that side. I don't want this for anyone. Like I said, no matter how much I hate somebody, I would never wish death on anyone, or unaliving on anyone, or any kind of harm. So I'm asking you to please stop. Stop it. Quit pursuing this. Tell your people to knock it off. Tell them to quit. Tell them that this is dangerous even for you and your people. That's all I gotta say. Is I just want to come up here and I want to show this. I totally agree. I totally agree. And if it's made up, then that's up. Because again, you don't know which way that could fall. You don't know who's in your chats. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what they're capable of in real life. Dangerous, dangerous situations. I also have the live stream where Clue and Jay and BurntToast and a bunch of others, Petty, and many others were in my chat harassing me, trolling me. Now, does that sound like responsible people to you? They were in chat under their actual names. I kid you not. Yeah. I do have the privated one with my conversation with J Fox and Hocus Pocus and Night Fury, or Night Fury is threatening me, and others. Let's see, who else? LadyV was trying to get to go on panel. Oh man, LadyV, man. She was really, really, really trying to get herself on my panel. And I kept saying, no, nobody's going on my panel. She tried and she tried and she tried and she tried. Didn't get you very far, did it? Yeah, I did actually have some decent conversation with J Fox, but and yeah, I did accuse J Fox of being Hartley, because Hartley made a video on my live stream. So that's why I thought it was her, because it was Hartley, because Hartley did a video. Cron Reels did too, though. So for all I know, J Fox could have been Cron Reels too. I don't know. These people have fake accounts. And like I said, I don't go under fake accounts. I don't have alt accounts. I have one account. I used to go under my real name, and then I changed it because people were getting stupid. That's back when all this freaking doxing started. I decided to change my name to hide, who I am. Well, not who I am, but my real name. Because I was using my real name. And I went to Just a Girl Who Loves Frogs. But I have no other alt accounts. There are no other alt accounts. If you see me in chats, I'm under my name. I don't fuck around like that. I'm not a troll like some of these people are. The fact that you have to go in a false name into a chat shows just how dirty you are, in my opinion, because you got something to hide, like your identity. So you could go troll and be ornery in somebody else's chat like Brittany's, and they can't pin it back on you because it wasn't your actual account. It was an old account. Unless they know that account is tied to that person, they're none the wiser. So it's easy to troll people under fake accounts. That's what these hate channels do. Maybe J-Fox isn't a hate account person, but I heard that that person was a simp for Queen Bee. I don't know. That's just what I was told by someone. So I mean, I didn't mean nothing by the whole. It could be Brittany, you know, under an alt name or someone under an alt name trying to test me. Well, I wouldn't put it past anybody anyway. I kind of see why. I mean, if you really want my opinion, I honestly think there are people, I think there's at least somebody that's rogue, that's pretending to be one of Brittany's loyal people, and I think that person is might be the reason why she has all the. Because it just so happens that all these hate channels keep bringing up how Brittany's people get blocked, and they do. They get blocked. And I'm thinking, how the fuck are all these people getting blocked? Like, unless she is doing it deliberately, and I don't know if you could tell, but I don't think she would do that. Honestly, I don't.
Alright, that about covers it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Make sure to turn your bell notifications on. Until next time, be well.